What is up, everybody? It is Thomas Wood here, and today we're going to Transformer unboxing, and today we're back at it again with the newest of the video game figures, and actually something that's not War for Cybertron adjacent. Finally, we've got more stuff on Reactivate. Um, Unfortunately, though, this is pretty much the only thing we've gotten so far. Like, this is, well, yes, this is great. I just think we need a little bit more. Come on, Hasbro, give us more. Come on, stop lollygagging about and have a talk with the studio that's making this wonderful game that we haven't even seen much footage of in the coming days and or recent days. And that is my kitty, who is very frustrated and angry with me. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. This time you can annoy me. I'm not filming a review, so you can yell at me if you want to. You can totally yell at me. You can totally get mad at me all you want to. All you want to, little dude. All you want to. Yes. All you want to, little pal. So, anywho, we gotta wait for the peoples to show up. Yeah, we gotta wait for the people to show up. So, anywho, that being said, have any of you guys ever seen a troy ounce of silver? I know I never had until I received this. So, yeah. Anywho, people are finally starting to show up. We can unbox this wonderfully weird thing here. So, we shall start off by the purple knife. Here's the purple narple knife. There's the purple in kniff. So there's the kniff. And I'm actually kind of curious to see what this backdrop looks like, because this is one that nobody has seen yet. So here's the backdrop. It's quite cool looking, I think, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna get this backdrop put back together. Put that back in the box. Put you back in. Put you back in. Close all this up. Right there. And there's the packaging, like so. There's Bumblebee. Sorry the camera's not focused entirely all on all of this, but here we have this. You guys can totally chat with me and comment with me if you really would like to. I'm totally just unboxing today. So, anyways, so here's this. We get the nice little clippy clips out here. That one done, and then get that one done. Oh, looks like I missed two. And I gotta say, this really feels like a true deluxe class, like back when the first video game figures were starting to come out. Not as in Studio Series first video game figures. I'm talking about like the original War for Cybertron video game figures. Like this guy reminds me of that in its size. So. Reminds me of an old-fashioned deluxe for sure. All right, because this thing, we don't keep these backdrops. I toss them away. So what's up, banana? Is that Bumblebee? Yes, it is. It is the new Transformers Reactivate Bumblebee. Particularly this Bumblebee right here. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It is a Bumblebee. I mean, it's a yellow character. I mean, who else could it be? There's no really other yellow characters that I'm aware of, aside from Bumblebee. So, anywho. Okay, so first thoughts on this guy are, I'm not as impressed as much as I could be on the fact that, you know, these ones did not come out in my area in the beginning. Like, oh, what's up, sorry, HH, what's up, how you all doing? So, but anywho, like, the 2-packs just did not come out in my area. Come here, you. Come here. If you're gonna annoy people, at the very least do it on camera. So, yep, I know. Life's not fair. So, yeah, I have a kitty cat who doesn't know when to stop talking. So, well, are you gonna be nice and quiet, or are you gonna annoy the crap out of people, huh? You've been full of piss and vinegar all freaking day. Yes, you have been. So, okay, so it looks like this backpack piece. This figure, okay. I'm trying to get into the zen of this particular figure, but it's a little bit more difficult than I would like to admit, because I don't know what I'm doing here. And particularly, this figure, I'm noticing a couple of issues already right off the bat. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. What is your matter? What is your matter, little fly, huh? Okay, come on. Come, push, open. Okay, this back piece does not want to undo itself. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the worst. This is not very well engineered whatsoever. Oh my word. Okay. So this has to go. What the hell? This is so wrong. I don't know. This is just all wrong. Hey! Stop knocking stuff over. No, I do not have this particular. I do not have Reactivate Optimus Prime. Reactivate Optimus Prime and Soundwave, and if I'm not mistaken, Starscream as well. Those only came out in a 2-pack. This is the Studio Series version. So, this is the more recent version of this figure. This is the Gamer Edition of this figure. Although, I'm starting to notice a few reasons as to why people are not really buying this figure. The first one being is nobody can figure out how to get this back section undone. Oh my word, how in the world is this supposed to be done? Like, this is just... This is terribly made. Like, I just can't see how this is supposed to be any better. Any better than any other video game figure that's come out. Like, I don't see how this is... I don't see this as better. I see this as worse. Like, how am I supposed to get this to flip around? Like, I'm supposed to somehow get this internal section right in here to flip around and come up to this roof. Like, I don't get how this is supposed to be done. That was stupid, ridiculously tight. And yet still does not fix a thing. Well, come here, you. Come here, you whiny. Come here, you little whiner. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this done. If this is supposed to flip all the way through, there's not enough of a gap space for this bit to come through. Like, there's not room for anything with this figure whatsoever. Yeah, this is not going well at all. This is going pretty badly, I must admit. Yeah, for me, if I get new Transformer toys, they're harder to transform at the beginning. It's not that this is hard to transform at the beginning, it's just that I usually don't use instructions. And this time, I have to concede with the instructions because this is a figure I don't know anything about. So, if you'll bear with me for just a brief moment here. There's my instructions. Ugh. There's the instructions. They're trying to make this seem like it's much easier than it really is, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's definitely not. Definitely, definitely, definitely not. Pull all this forward, and then somehow we're supposed to get all of this to... What? That is the most bass-ackwards way to do a transformation I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this figure is not going to sell well at all. No, no, no. The instructions want me to push this all the way through up here, which can't be done. How are you expected to transform this? This can't be transformed. It can't be done. There's no way for this to come all the way back through here. Not unless you force it, which I don't want to do. And it's not going to close on its own. So this is not good for this figure. This figure is not winning. Yeah, this is a garbage figure. I don't recommend this at all. This is trash. Total complete trash. Why would you... How are you supposed to do this? How are you supposed to flip this from going all the way from the back to the front? There's no clearance. None. There's no clearance at all. Unless I'm not doing something correctly, I'm fairly certain there is no way for this to work. Yeah. It wants you to push all of this through the roof and somehow not break your figure. Because it's supposed to go like, good lord. No, this is not an acceptable figure. This is not good. Hasbro, you have failed so bad here. Because oh my word. That was eerily scary, and I will never be doing that again. As soon as I'm done with the review for this guy, yeah, this guy gonna live in robot mode for the rest of his life. That was dumb, and I will not be doing that again until I have to go into robot mode. That was just awful. Okay. So now that that's done, and obviously we lost a leg here, which, again, already not winning hearts and minds with that. So, now that we've got that, and this piece taken care of, can we now get into the nittier, grittier stuff? Here we go. That seems where things are gonna go. Okay. Alright, so apparently, weapon storage is gonna be a thing in the game now. So you're going to be able to take these, and they want you to store them like this, I think? No. They want you to store it like this. I think. I don't know if that's the right gun though. No. Maybe. I don't know. They have this so weirdly done. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. This is such a weird figure. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I'm not certain. Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to go. So, there is apparently going to be weapon storage in the game. Good weapon storage at that too, which is going to be in the arms. So, but I have a feeling for the transformation, it wants us to do something else. So, I'm going to assume something along the lines of like this and like this. I'm just assuming. I don't really know if that's the real transformation. I haven't looked at the instructions for a fair minute here. So, we have this and that. Okay, alright, that's how you do it. That's how we do it. That's how we're doing it. That's not how you're doing it. This is a mess. This figure is just a mess. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Good Lord, man. See, I like Transformers, but when there are ones like this that just don't quite work. Okay, if I can just get this one side done. Okay. This will probably be the last time I ever mess with this figure. This is not a good figure in the slightest. I am not having a good time with this. This is just absolute trash, garbage town of a figure. Nothing is tabbing in right. Nothing is going in properly. Like, doors are not being tabbed in correctly. This is not a good figure. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am. From what I understand, I'm doing everything correctly. Oh, there's a tab right there. That could be for something that I'm not aware of. What configuration do I need the arms in? That goes like that, and then this goes like this. Somehow. Oh my word. Absolute just... I'm not impressed with this figure, Hasbro. I'm really not. Like, this figure is going down in my book for one of the worst of this year. This is just... It's just awful. Like, I don't... How is an 8-year-old gonna have the patience to deal with this? So, like, seriously, this is definitely not a good figure. This is... If I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the worst figure of the year. I'm still trying to wrap my head around where the decision making with this figure went wrong. Okay, so somehow that's supposed to live like that. Somehow that's supposed to live like that. This is supposed to come crawling down here. And then this is supposed to clip in like that. When in reality, this door don't want to stay closed whatsoever, and this arm here doesn't have an actual tab to go into. So this is not... This is just... Oh, this is bad. This is exactly how not to do a figure. Like, of all of the Transformers you guys have seen me do on Unbox and Chill so far, I've usually never met one that I couldn't, at the very least, read the instructions and understand, at the very least, the majority of it. But this takes the cake. This is bad. Just awful. Ugh. Now, whatever happens with the actual game itself, I'm fairly certain the actual game itself is probably going to be a lot better. So, this figure probably is not reflecting of the entire game and how that probably is going to go. So, I'm saying this figure is bad because it really is bad. Like, this is how not to do a figure in having already designed a figure, already done the whole process, and then somehow you have to manage to get this to sell not once, but twice, and not twice, but thrice. Because if I'm not mistaken, the video game line is also getting its own, or this video game is getting its own line. So yeah, yes, Hasbro does suck. Never too old for Lego. Yes, you are. And by the way, you are absolutely right. You are never ever too old for Lego. So, but good lord, this is just the worst excuse for a figure I have ever seen in my life. So, and that shoulder pad did not come down. And here's the worst part. I still have to review this piece of junk. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a feeling the actual video game, is going to be way better than this Transformers figure, because these instructions, FYI, hold no purpose for helping you whatsoever. So these are going to end up living back here, and they're not going to be seen ever again. This is just not. This is how not to do a figure. Like, and for 2024 standards, I thought this guy was bad. And not even this guy, I thought this guy was also bad. And not even that, I thought this guy was also bad. So for the fact that this is just the thing that is going on, I just can't. I just can't. Don't get me wrong, never too old for Lego. Don't get me wrong here. Transformers is where my bread and butter will always be. Them and Thomas the Tank Engine. However, I've had some wonderful figures in my time. This is definitely not it, Chief. Definitely not it. So, everything is literally being held on by a tab and a prayer. And this one over here just doesn't want to stay tabbed in whatsoever. So, all of this is just... It's basically dumb luck if you can manage to get everything to stay put. And these just do not want to stay put. Period. Like, I can't, I can squeeze these to stay in the tabs all day long. They just won't. So, I'm not going to say it's great or bad. I'm not going to say it's great, but I'm definitely not saying it's good. It's definitely a bad figure. It's not a good figure at all in the slightest. So, anyways, oh my gosh. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the unbox and chill, and for the flubbering attempt at trying to get this taken care of. Anyways, so, anywho, if you all had fun watching me fumble around with a Transformer here, I just got RoboSense Self-Transforming Megatron, the Self-Transforming Megatron. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I'm broke, so I don't have money for RoboSen, period. However, I did get to meet the original voice of Grimlock, and that was at TFCon LA, and I think he was trying to get into the drawing for for the actual RoboSen Grimlock, which I thought was pretty freaking cool. So, but anyways, this is Thomas Phantom One saying, do not forget to check out my channel for more of these Transformers reviews and for more of the unbox and chills. And do not forget to check out Riveted Reviews, Riveted Railfan, Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with a Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, and New York Toy Hunter, as they all have done some amazing work. Bro, check out Frankenstein 1984, or Freakenstein. I'll pass for the minute, but I will check it out at some point here, man. I definitely will. But Also, once again, do not forget to subscribe for more content and leave more comments down below if you'd like to. And do not forget to subscribe, not just subscribe to all those people and everything of that nature, but also don't forget to check out all of the other cool people who have done some work. So, it's just go spread the love. Go spread the love for people. So, anyways, so that's pretty much it for me. This is Thomas Fan 01 here. That's my channel. I will check out your channel when I can. I definitely will. So anyway, have you subscribed for more content? That's for sure. Or not Freakenstein. Never too old for Lego. If you haven't subscribed, definitely do that because we're working on getting the next Lego set, which might actually be one of the Lego Transformers. I haven't figured out which one yet. I haven't figured out if I want to do that or if I want to do the Lego Office set. So. But anyways, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.